Hi traders, this is TPS. Our today heading is pre-market trend analysis for scalping and intraday trading. Under this heading, we are going to see about the following topics. Number one, selection of time frame. Number two, the rules, what we are going to follow. Number three, analysis of global indices. We'll see one by one. The first topic is selection of time frame. We all are aware about the traders. There are three kind of traders in the market. One is a positional trader, second one is a swing trader, and intraday trader as well the scalping trader. If you are a positional trader, you have to follow this time frame: monthly, weekly, daily, and hourly time frame. If you are a swing trader, you have to follow weekly, daily, hourly, and 30 minutes time frame. Our particular topic is mainly to focus scalping and intraday trade. So you are a scalper or intraday trader, you have to follow this following time frame: daily time frame, hourly, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and finally for execution you have to follow 5 minutes time frame. Right? Now we are going to see the rules what we have to follow for the trend analysis. Rule number one: identification of price zone, the historical data based on the current price. Rule number two: mark the nearest support and resistance from the current price. Rule number three: analyze the strength and weakness of marked support and resistance zone. Rule number four: this is very important. Set the target based on the market. If it's a high volatile market, you have to set the target between 300 to 500 points. It's a normal volatile market, you have to set the target between 100 to 200 points. High volatile market in the sense the market based on the important news. And rule number five is execution of trading. This execution of trading is purely based on analysis of global indices and indicators. So we'll see these all the rules with the time frame. Now we are going to see the rule number one: identification of price zone in the historical data based on current price. So to apply this rule number one, we are going to take daily time frame. See the daily time frame. We have to identify the price zone. We have to identify the price zone based on the current price. See here the current price is 2982, right? From this current price, where the support price zone is available, where the resistance price zone is available. Here I have marked there are two support zone. This is support zone 1, this is support zone 2. Likewise, I have marked two resistance zone. This is resistance price zone 1 and resistance price zone 2. Between this resistance price zone 1 and support price zone 1, how many points we have in the sense? We are having around 380 points. These particular points are very valuable points to take trade for positional traders as well swing traders. Okay. Now, after marking this zone, we have to take our second rule. To fulfill our rule number 2, we have to change the time frame from daily to hourly time frame. What is the rule number 2? Mark the nearest support and resistance from the current price. Already we are aware the current price is 29.34, right? From this 29.34, we have to mark nearest resistance and nearest support. The nearest in the sense between this support and resistance, the point should not go more than 1000 or 1500. Here these points between this resistance support is 1147. Okay, this is the rule number 2. Rule number 2, we have to fit or fix with the hourly time frame chart. Next, rule number 3. What is rule number 3? Analyze the strength and weakness of marked support and resistance zone. Already we marked support and resistance zone is nearest support and resistance zone from the current price. Okay. Now we have to analyze whether this marked resistance and support zone is having strength or weakness. See here, this is the current price. Nearby the current price, I have marked zone. I have marked the price zone. And nearby the current price, I have marked another price zone. See the price zone, first one and second one, both first marked price zone and second marked price zone acted like a support based on the history. There is a downtrend when this particular point tested, market reversed downtrend to uptrend. Likewise, there is a downtrend when the market tested this particular zone, market reversed from downtrend to uptrend. So this is the price. Nearby the price, there are two price zone were marked these two price zone were acted previously as a support. So our price is very nearby the support zone. Rightly said that our current price zone tested already the nearest marked price zone. So it indicates market once again may test and it may go up. As per the previous day close, clearly indicates that market was in uptrend. So these are all the indication giving you the market direction, right? So now we'll see the rule number 4. Based on this rule number 3, next, it's very important I said, set the target. If you are a scalper, your target should not more than 500 points. If it's a high volatile market, your target should be between 300 to 500. If it's a normal volatile market, your point between 100 to 200. Here, I have marked this is the current price. From the current price, if the market move towards the up, it go nearly 319 points. So to consider this 319 points as a target one. From this particular point got broken, then it may go to till this level. From this to this, we have 275 points. Totally around 600 points we have. Likewise, the market goes downside. This is a first target. It has around 219 points. This is the second target. It has around 330 points. Dear traders, this is the way how to approach the pre-trend analysis. Okay. After setting the target, final the execution. For the execution, you have to go 5 minutes time frame. Okay. In the 5 minutes time frame, already we marked it where the first target, where the second target, and where the bear is first target and bear is second target. Now the question is, where should I enter? Where should I fix stop loss? Where should I fix my target? Okay, already clearly said. Execution of trading purely based on the analysis of global entities and indicators. Right? I will reveal this analysis of global entities. It's very simple, nothing complicated. This is the analysis of global entities. Before entering into the trading platform to take a trade, you have to see the global entities. To analyze the global entities, we can use two websites. One is investing.com, another one is money control. In the investing.com, this is the way you have to go investing.com, then you have to choose indies. In the indies, you have to choose indies futures. After choosing this indies futures, you will get this particular page. In this page, you can see the US market, as well European market, as well Japanese, Chinese, and all Asian markets. Right? The same way, in the money control, after going into the money control, you have to go into the market and then global indies. The global indies, you have to see this particular page. This page gives you US market, European market, and Asian market. Here you have to see this current value and percentage of change. This gives you very clear idea how our Indian market is going to be open. If it is bullish, 100% our market is going to be bullish. If it is bullish, already we have a pre-trend analysis. Based on the pre-trend analysis, you see indicator in the 5-minute chart, we can go for entry. So that entry, stop loss, as well the target using indicators, how we can take the trade. That particular topic we'll see now our next. Okay, so hopefully you will understand the topic what I delivered so far, and I'm hoping it might be bit useful for your pre-trend analysis. In my next video, I'll share, as I said, using the indicator in 5-minute chart with the help of indicators where we'll take the entry and how to fix the stop loss as well the target. Thanks for watching, dear traders. We'll see in our next video. If really you feel that the video is knowledgeable, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thanks. Thanks for watching.